Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Block does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's. Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Southmoreland hosting Laurel Highlands tonight. Brian Morozak back with Tony and Nolan. Tony, we've been doing games here at Southmoreland for a good number of years, and I never remember a crowd here at Southmoreland as big as this crowd tonight for this game against Laurel Highlands.
Nowhere close, Brian, and you're right. We have done a number of games, but right now, I'll tell you what, almost a packed house. They have one section of the bleachers closed behind the Southmoreland bench, but really good crowd here tonight, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully the Mustangs can put on a show for these guys. Other
games around the region are Peaches Pharmacy scoreboard. Uniontown and Elizabeth Ford already in the second quarter. Red Raiders a 25-14 lead over the Warriors. That game actually tipped at 7 o'clock tonight. Up in 5A, Connellsville's at Ringgold, Thomas Jefferson at Bethel Park, and Peters Township hosting Trinity. Other Section 3 4A games, Bell Vernon trying to bounce back after back-to-back losses against Uniontown and Laurel Highlands. They are hosting Albert Gallatin tonight down in 3A. Charleroi at Brownsville, Yock hosting McGuffey, and Mount Pleasant at Waynesburg. 2A games of local interest, Bet Center at Bentworth, Fraser hosting Burgettstown, and Carmichael's at Fort Cherry. And down in Single A, California's at Guybolt, West Green hosts Jefferson Morgan, and Mapletown's at Monessen. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Southmoreland hosting Laurel Highlands here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
This is Mayor Bill Gerke here again. I've watched sports and academics unite our community. Now, as your mayor, I have the privilege of uniting our community through a different conduit. Through the implementation of our city comprehensive plan and the construction of the city's sheepskin trail, I'm excited about the growth and progression of our city. Please join me in our campaign to move Uniontown forward. Please join me in taking on the challenge to make our city a place where we can live better, work smarter, and play more joyfully. This is your Mayor, Bill Gerke, and I thank you, and I hope to see you at the game.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Going on now at Piotr Chevrolet.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $249 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease it through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with $2,999 cash or trade equity down with Chimley's loyalty or contract. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 31st, 2023. While supplies last, call dealer for all other details at 724-99-8000.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hinola back here at Southmoreland High School, just about set to go. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Southmoreland Scotties. The Scotties in their home whites, red numbers, black trim. Their bench across the court to our left. Laurel Highlands, their away dark blues, white numbers, red trim. Their bench across the court to our right. And Tony, it's also pretty loud in here too with the Southmoreland pep band playing.
Well, with the pep band and really the acoustics in here, everything just keeps bouncing off the walls. So it's a wonder we can't even hear ourselves on microphones. So should be interesting here tonight. It's going to be a lively crowd, I'm sure. And I wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Chuck Bondarenka, his wife Susan, and their grandson Cash Bondarenka, who's listening and watching our game tonight. So wanted to give him a shout out, trying to get a young fan here early in Cash.
It'll be Kelvin Lynn taking the opening tip-off for Southmoreland. Keandre DeShield jumping for the Mustangs. Ball in the air, and the opening tap on the far side, finally controlled by the Mustangs. Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher coming in, averaging 21.3 points a game. Sends it out to Keandre here on the near wing, fronted there by Ronnie Collins. Goes cross-court, far side of the lob, back to Rod. Rod with Wyatt Richter in his face. Now resets here, edges the zone up top on the near wing. Mason Bolish thought about the three, back to Gallagher. Those two play catch. Now Bolish again fires and connects from the outside. Mason Bolish, first points of the night come from outside the arc of the Mustangs. Strike first, leading 3-0, 30 seconds in.
Well, that's the thing. Bolish has been playing extremely well for the Mustangs over the last couple of weeks. And that's a good sign for him to hit that first shot. Maybe wide open that zone a little bit underneath.
And the player to watch on the Southmoreland side, number 11, Ty Keffer, had a 45-point game against Derry, 44 against Elizabeth Ford, but the Red Raiders shut him down on Tuesday. In fact, Keffer couldn't even get to 10 points on the night.
Well, and the thing of it is, he's going to be guarded tonight, looks like, by Keandre.
I know, feed down low, coming free, and a miss there, Elijah Myers, and he'll be out of bounds off of Mason Bolish announced, so the Scotties will keep possession here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to draw the defense of Keandre DeShields tonight, so we'll see what happens. Keandre, pretty good defender. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, the Mustangs should be in good shape.
Ronnie Collins bounces it in, now trying to reposition. Out in front is Wyatt Richter, and the ball deflected out off of Southmoreland and out, so the Mustangs get the basketball back.
Well, good defense there by the Mustangs. Three Mustangs underneath and just trapped Richter right there in the lane. He really had no place to go and nobody to throw it to.
Here's Gallagher bringing it back across for Laurel Highlands as Kavanaugh sets the screen. And they're going to get Kavanaugh there for an illegal screen. Might have been a little chicken wing thrown there as well.
Yeah, kind of threw that elbow out a little bit, trying to stop the defender from trying to guard Rod there. But thing of it is, you can't do that. So Kavanaugh, he's got to be careful too. We've seen him get in foul trouble a couple games. Played a really nice game against Bell Vernon the other night, but he's got to be careful here tonight against Southmoreland.
Scotty's setting up their offensive attack with Wyatt Richter up top. Watch there by Bolish. Near side, Kelvin Lynn with Kavanaugh in his face. Back up top again, Elijah Myers. Good ball moving on the far wing now, Wyatt Richter. Richter looking for a little help there on the pivot now, trying to drive in. Flips back to Lynn. Lynn left of the lane. Floats it up. Shot attempt, no good. Ball comes loose on the near side and controlled by Rodney Gallagher. Quickly up the court. Touched there by Krisner. Krisner handing off out in front. Kavanaugh coming free. Couldn't finish. Got it back and got fouled going back up on the second attempt.
Yeah, nice pass there by Blaze Krisner to see the cutting Kavanaugh right down the lane. He just couldn't get that ball to go, but point blank shot, and he's going to get fouled though, so he's going to go to the foul line. That foul's going to be called on number 2, Ronnie Collins. That's his first. It's going to send Kavanaugh to the line. Kavanaugh, a 50% free throw shooter on the year.
6 of 12 coming in, make it 7 of 13 as he connects on his first of 2. Laurel Highlands as a team, 110 of 167, 66% for the season. Kavanaugh with a little fresh dreads out there, Tone, makes the second of 2 as well. And 5 unanswered for Laurel Highlands to start here in the opening 2 minutes.
On the Mustangs. There's another turnover.
Ronnie Collins, a little miscommunication there. Wasn't sure if it was going to Kelvin Lynn or Wyatt Richter. Nonetheless, ended up sailing out of bounds. The Mustangs get it back, so a solid start for Laurel Highlands. Trying to avoid the look ahead with Uniontown coming up on Tuesday. Krisner long 3, no good. Lynn the rebound there for Southmoreland.
Yeah, nice rebound there by Lynn. And I think that last pass, there was a little miscommunications between Collins. I thought it was going to Lynn.
10-foot jumper near baseline. Good for Elijah Myers. First 2 of the game for Southmoreland. Myers came in averaging 7.1 points a game and has the Scotties back to within 3, down 5-2. And Keandre a rare turnover. Threw it right to Calvin Lynn. Scotties break back. Wyatt Richter left of the lane. Pulled back to Elijah Myers, who came inside. He'll get a jump ball called. Scotties get it here off the arrow.
That was an interesting play. I mean, went in and had the ball and really just kind of nonchalanted it, and Rod able to grab it. A little scuffle here underneath trying to get position between Keandre and Richter.
Hello to Jim Williams and Bobby Madison on our live stream as well tonight. A little deflection here off the inbounds pass. Krisner had it and then lost it, and then able to get a little help there from Kavanaugh. Was able to regain, send it back off to Blaze and across. Blaze sitting off on the near wing to Keandre. Spots up for the 3, off the mark. High rebound brought down by Elijah Myers of Southmoreland. Off to Ronnie Collins and across. Haven't called Keffer's name yet until now when he misses here on a 3 off the side of the rim. And Keandre to Shields the rebound here for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs the basketball in a 5-2 lead with 4:52 left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Keandre, if he could have turned around, he had numbers. He had a little 4-on-3 break there, but just didn't get the ball up the floor quick enough.
Gallagher off on the far side, and the 3 well off the mark from Mason Bolish. Southmoreland the rebound as Wyatt Richter brings it back across. Richter up top, off to Kelvin Lynn. Front of there again by Patrick Kavanaugh. Far side Elijah Myers, watched by Gallagher. Sending it inside, down to Richter. Pretty move, and the finish. Wyatt Richter as Southmoreland back to within 1, down 5-4. Here at the 4:19 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, nice move up by Richter to get Bolish up in the air. Just kind of sidestepped him and got the easy layup. So good move.
Spinning off a defender, dumping it down to Kavanaugh in traffic. Ball tied up again. This time it goes to Laurel Highlands off the possession arrow.
Kavanaugh and Keffer fighting for that one. Keffer, nice job defensively. Kavanaugh brought that ball down by his waist and ended up with the tie-up. So Laurel Highlands to get it out underneath their own hoop.
Now Gallagher to send it back into Keandre here on the near wing. Keandre now stepping up, trying to go between defenders. Got deflected back. Krisner on the regain. Back to Gallagher. 3 on the near side, off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Wyatt Richter again for Southmoreland. A scrappy opening 4 minutes. Scotties have it back, down only 1. Here's Richter up top for 3 in the lead. Halfway down and spun out. Krisner got hit going for the rebound. No foul called, but Krisner able to control there for the Mustangs. Touch from Keandre down to Rod, who came crashing in, able to send it up and in. It's one of those alley-oops like Keandre usually throws down, but Rod on the recipient end that time. And able to connect there on the 2, and Laurel Highlands going on top 7-4.
Yeah,
Rod's not used to receiving those.
No, it's exactly right. He's normally the giver, not the taker.
Bolish, nice block down low. Now a little fadeaway shot off the side of the rim. No good there from Keffer, who's been held in check so far by the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Bolish back across. Little ball fake back to Keandre up top. Keandre will hop step. Floater on the way. No good. Gets his own rebound. Fights back inside. Keeps it alive. Puts it back up and in again. Keandre to Shields, his first field goal of the night. And Laurel Highlands with a 9-4 lead in injury timeout. Scotty down behind the play.
Looks like Richter.
That's Wyatt Richter down. We'll step aside for a timeout as well. 3:03 left here in the first. 9-4 Mustangs are back in 60 from the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Let's face it, sometimes local is just better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Blejo is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown area Allstate agent Russ Blejo so Russ can help you with protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate, are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Ended up being just an injury timeout, no actual timeout taken. And after a 5-second call, Laurel Highlands with the basketball back, leading 9-4 and a fadeaway baseline far side good. Keandre to Shields increases that lead now to 11-4 for Laurel Highlands with 2:25 left here in the opening quarter. And a little push call there on Krisner on the foul on Ronnie Collins. And you had Noah Valencer check into the game, replacing Myers, who went down with the injury. Or check that, Richter, who went down with the injury.
And Richter just checked back in as well, so that's good to see. Richter actually missed the first 8 games of this season because of an ankle injury. Didn't get to play his first game until December 28th, so he surely doesn't want to be on the shelf for this game, especially.
Our Peaches Pharmacy scoreboard, Uniontown's doubled up Elizabeth Ford at halftime, up 34-17. Southmoreland resetting here. They trail by 7. 2:17 left here in the opening frame. Keffer pulling it back. Wyatt Richter driving. A lot of contact. No foul called. Ball just rolled out of bounds off of Southmoreland and out, so the Mustangs will get it back.
I think Keandre might have got away with one there. Also checking in for the Mustangs, you get Michael Bittner and you get Nate Schwartzfeger checking in.
There's Gallagher up top. Keandre near wing. Touched off to Bittner in the corner. Shovels back Keandre. Cross court far side. Ron spots up for the long 3 from the far wing and sends it in. Rodney Gallagher now with 5. The Mustangs lead up to 10 at 14-4 here at the 150 mark of the opening quarter. Scotty's back on the other side. Richter driving. They give him the and 1. Yes, they will. Wyatt Richter now with 4 can make it 5 at the foul line. The 5'11 junior guard has the Scotties back to within 8, down 14-6 with 1:45 left here in the first.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call that on Nate Schwartzfeger. He's going to pick up his first. And a nice drive there by Wyatt Richter. Just took it strong, able to go up between a couple defenders and knock that layup down. Now he's got a chance to make the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Richter, though, for the season, just 9 of 24 from the free throw line, 38%. And misses on this free throw here as Kavanaugh pulls down the rebound for Laurel Highlands. Off on a cross to Gallagher. Sends it back near corner Bittner. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound underneath, pulled down by Southmoreland's Elijah Myers.
Yep. Bittner had a good look, just couldn't knock that shot down.
There's Calvin Lynn, little ball fake, driving inside. Shot with the left hand, no good, but with the follow there, right place, right time. Ty Keffer, his first 2 of the game. Have the Scotties back to within 6, down 14-8 with 1:17 left here in the opening frame. Hard pass down low from Keandre, got intercepted by Elijah Myers as he was looking for Mikey Bittner.
Yeah, not so sure it was hard enough, to be honest with you. He kind of looked that way and telegraphed it a little bit, and it was intercepted by Southmoreland easily.
Collins pulling it back. Wyatt Richter, good feed down low, coming free, unable to finish though Elijah Myers. Ball goes out of bounds and over to Laurel Highlands.
Layton going to check in now for the Mustangs.
His first action of the evening.
Yep, going to give Kavanaugh a little break.
52 seconds left here in the opening frame as Rodney brings it across. Off to Keandre on the near wing. Now Ron again up top. Rodney holding, fires a pass down low. Bittner comes free again, resets Keandre, and he'll lay it up and in. Keandre to Shields with 6 opening quarter points. Mustangs lead back up to 8 at 16-8 as Laurel Highlands has doubled up Southmoreland early on.
Yeah, nice look there by Bittner to find the cutting to Shields for that easy layup.
Calvin Lynn up top, Wyatt Richter fronted there by Nate Schwartzfeger. Off on the far side, Elijah Myers. Mikey Bittner watching Myers with 18 seconds left in the quarter. Over to Calvin Lynn with Layton in his face. Lynn on the far wing goes cross court near side off to Wyatt Richter. Richter driving the lane, shot with the left hand, good for Wyatt Richter, who has 6 here in the opening quarter. Scotty's back to within 6. Mustangs hurry now, 5 seconds left in the quarter. Gallagher up top, little hop step, and the finish for Rodney Gallagher right at the buzzer. Gallagher 7 first half points, and Laurel Highlands an 18-10 lead over Southmoreland after 1. And we're back with the second quarter and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 59th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it is the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 59 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to sponsor local high school sports.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanola back here at Southmoreland High School after 1 quarter of basketball. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs an 18-10 lead over the Southmoreland Scotties. Mustangs being paced so far by Rodney Gallagher with 7 and Keandre DeShields with 6. Wyatt Richter with 6 for the Southmoreland Scotties.
And Richter picking up the slack right now. As we said earlier, Keffer came in averaging about 25 a game, only able to knock down one off of that follow-up. So right now the Mustangs are doing a good job defensively on him.
Calvin Lynn with it right now. Off on the near side, Ronnie Collins has been held scoreless so far. Trying to spin it here from the far elbow. Back up top again, Elijah Myers. Bittner in his face. Myers lost the dribble. Good feed down low. Little contact. It'll be a charge called on Ty Keffer.
Tell you what, I'm not so sure Rod took a pretty good whack there at all, but he sold it enough to draw the charge. So that foul's going to be on Keffer. That's going to be his first. Only a team's second foul here.
One of those bang-bang plays, Tony, that can go either way.
Exactly right. And Gallagher fortunate enough to get it.
Mustangs have it back in the Scotty zone. Bittner up top again, Gallagher. Rodney holding, looking for operating room. Late in a touchdown low. Bittner comes free. Baseline far side. Good on the jumper there is Mikey Bittner for his first 2 off the bench. And the Mustangs a 10-point lead again at 20-10. Ronnie Collins coming back, getting fouled on the baseline drive.
Yeah, I think they're going to call this on late, and he kind of came down across Richter's arms there as he went up for that shot. So that's going to be Layton's first. That's going to send Richter back to the line. Richter 0 for 1.
Actually, it's Ronnie Collins.
I'm sorry, Collins. Sorry about that.
Collins, 15 of 38 so far this season, 39%. First of 2 here, good for Ronnie Collins. Getting his first point of the night. 20-11, Mustangs lead by 9, 7:16 left before halftime.
Collins, a nice point guard here for the Scotties.
A lane violation on Southmoreland. Well, too quick hopping in there.
Too quick hopping in was Kelvin Lynn. The bad part about it is Collins gets credited for a missed free throw, so he's not very happy about that either.
There's Rodney Gallagher working out of his own zone here for the Mustangs. Gallagher off far side to Keandre. Keandre directing traffic. Long 3, far side, off the side of the rim, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Wyatt Richter for Southmoreland. Richter racing back, putting it off the glass. Shot attempt no good. Keandre the rebound. Bounces forward to Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher driving right down the lane and getting fouled. So Rodney will have 2 free throws. 6:51 left before halftime, 20-11. Laurel Highlands in the lead over Southmoreland. We'll take a quick 30. Have to reconnect here on the radio side on the CR Braddock Group High School Sports Night.
Are you being treated unfairly by your employer? When you're hard at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back to work, but you may not be physically ready to do that. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call us at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Rodney Gallagher hitting both free throws. You folks on the radio side. So it's 22-11 Mustangs. Long 3 off the mark there for Southmoreland's Wyatt Richter. And Gallagher out of the pack with it for Laurel Highlands. Off to Layton. Tried to set it off to Schwartzfeger. Got intercepted there by Valencer for Southmoreland.
Yeah, and the coach is yelling to Layton. Probably should have thrown a little bounce pass there.
Valencer on the drive. Couldn't finish. Gallagher another rebound there for the Mustangs. Gallagher back across. Sending it off to Keandre. Looking for the dunk. Missed the dunk. Ball goes out of bounds. And back over to Southmoreland.
He was trying. Caden Kiefer came in. Tried to make the play there. And the Shields just couldn't handle the ball there and just threw it off the side of the rim. He missed that dunk, and that's unusual for Keandre. Normally, he can throw the hammer down pretty good.
He likes to send those dunks in for sure. Our buddy Big George watching tonight back in Delaware. Up top, Valencer for Southmoreland. Looking for operating room, was double teamed and called for the travel. Good defense there, Layton and Bittner. All around Valencer.
Tell you what, good defense right there by Bittner. I mean, really, just in Valencer's face. No, they're going to have Keandre a little time out there, have him tuck in his shirt. Keandre, as you said, Brian, 6 in that first quarter. And he and Rod again leading the way in the scoring for the Mustangs.
Gallagher bringing it back across. A little switch back here with Schwartzfeger. Pivots off to his left, Keandre, and now Bittner here on the near wing, fronted by Valencer. Sends it out to Keandre, far elbow, trying to work his way in. He's trying to feed it off to Layton. It got intercepted by Valencia. And the bounce pass forward for Ronnie Collins got deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with Southmoreland here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
Nice block there by Schwartzfeger. Thought Collins was going to have an easy layup, but Schwartzfeger with the block. Now Layton's going to take a seat, and back in is Patrick Cavanaugh.
Ronnie Collins, the trigger man here for the Scotties. Collins sending it near side and getting too deep. There was Caden Kiefer. Actually was behind the backboard and tried to set up a shot attempt there.
I think
Mustangs will get it back.
Yeah, I think he just kind of lost track of where he was. Just a little too deep right there. Maybe should have kicked it back out.
Here's Gallagher back for the Mustangs with Cavanaugh setting the screen. Double teamed in the far corner. Sends it out to Keandre on the far wing, and he'll be called for the travel. A little bit of a sloppy start to the second quarter, Tony, but for the Mustangs, they still hold on to a comfortable 11-point lead.
A little sloppy, but you know what? It's kind of be expected, Brian. I mean, after that game against Bell Vernon, I mean, they pretty much laid everything out there for themselves. And like I said, you can see a little jet lag in them right now, but I'm sure they'll be ready to pick it up here, especially come second half.
And make sure they have that energy for next Tuesday as well against Uniontown. They force a turnover here. Ball comes loose.
Man.
And a foul there on Wyatt Richter. Now a foul called behind the play.
I think that's who they're going to call. They're going to call it on. They're going to call it on Bittner.
Well, you had Richter basically giving him a bear hug.
Oh my!
And now these guys jaw at one another a little bit.
That's not a good idea. Trust me.
Scotty sent it to the back. We're here to Valencia. We have 5:04 left before halftime. Laurel Highlands leads 22-11. Here's Ty Keffer. Keffer driving.
That's weak.
And a push called here on the Mustangs.
They're going to call that on Keandre. That's terrible.
That's the 5th team foul committed by the Mustangs. Just the first on Keandre.
4 so far for Southmoreland. Now, Keffer to trigger it in.
Keandre watching him, and now they're going to make a little correction here at the scores table. 4:59 left before halftime, 22-11. Mustangs over the Scotties. I think they posted the wrong team foul there. It should have been 6-3 maybe on the board instead of 5-4 as far as total fouls.
Yeah, I have 6 for the Mustangs. You're right, Brian. 6 for the Mustangs. And
I think they improperly posted that on the scoreboard.
Right. They have the official book over there too. They can check either way.
Haven't made the change yet on the board, but we're back underway with Ronnie Collins getting it here on the near side. Will turn and shoot near baseline, no good. Rodney Gallagher, the backside rebound there for the Mustangs. And Rodney back across, no look, kick in the corner to Schwartzfeger for 3, and he hits it. 3-ball, corner pocket, first points of the night for Nate Schwartzfeger. Timeout on the court, 4:42 left before halftime. Mustangs up 14. And we're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
Chris Parker Jr., what's new for 2023 at Idle Lane Hyundai?
Hyundai is starting out 2023 with a great incentive. Both the new 2023 Hyundai Sonata or Santa Fe Limited have available $1,250 HMF bonus cash.
Any other special offers?
Hyundai is thinking of every mile when it comes to their customers. So when it comes to great gas mileage, come in and check out the new 2023 Hyundai Elantra SE. It can be yours for a lease payment of only $219 per month for 36 months. Just see us for finance details.
Is Hyundai still offering 3-year free complimentary maintenance in 2023?
Like I said, Hyundai is thinking of every mile. That's why they continue to offer 3-year, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance on every new Hyundai. Plus, Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper coverage.
Idle Lane Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. See them online at idlelandhyundai.com or call 724-437-9999.
Remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
It's a 25-14 lead for Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. 4:42 left before halftime. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanula, Jerry Dupay behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Also on the South Union Township Sports Network tonight, courtesy there of the Sprouse Insurance Group, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs, U.S. Digestive Health, and Zebley Mahalavan White. Missed there from Keffer. Mustangs with numbers coming back. DeShields sending it down to Schwartzfeger, deflected out of bounds. No foul call. It'll stay Mustang basketball here in the Southmoreland zone.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good block by Keffer underneath there. Schwartzfeger took it strong, but really Keffer with the height advantage there a little bit and just able to swat Nate away.
Rodney to work it back in. High feed off to Keandre. Keandre in front of the Scotties bench. Flip it off to Schwartzfeger here between the circles, watched by Ty Campbell, who just checked into the game. Campbell, 5'10" junior guard. Keandre another touch, fights off the double team, puts it off the glass. Shot attempt spun out on the backside. Campbell there with a rebound for Southmoreland.
Yeah, it was a tough shot. I actually thought Keandre was going to knock that down, but really had to work a lot to get space to make that shot.
Collins, a little slip, might have been a walk not called, off to Keffer along too far wing and air ball. And Gallagher out of the pack with it there for the Mustangs, getting fouled by Ty Campbell on the reach-in.
And now we do have the fouls correct. It's the 4th team foul on Southmoreland.
I think they spent that last timeout getting that corrected.
Right. So now the Mustangs take it out on the far side here. Blaze Krisner checking back in.
And Bittner and Schwartzfeger taking his seats. As Krisner sends it in to Rodney Gallagher.
Yeah, Coach Auger trying to get some of his bench in here early.
Have a comfortable lead to do that. Now Rodney driving right down the lane, getting fouled again. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Apologize for these folks on the radio side. Understand our radio feed only is not that great tonight. Trying to get that rectified. I think our video feed's all right this evening. You can always flip over to our Facebook Live video feed if you're having a little issue with our reception on the radio side, as Rodney misses on his first of 2 free throw attempts.
Rod with 9 so far in the game, now 2 for 3 from the line. He's going to get a chance for a second when Campbell's going to check out. Checking back in will be Kelvin Lynn for the Scotties.
Second of 2 from Rodney, on the way in good. So Rodney 3 of 4 from the foul line here in the second quarter, is 10 points for the game now. 1,644 career points. And still eyeing Nick Bosnick's record of 1936. Mustangs a block. Gallagher coming back, tried a little behind the back feed there off to his right to Krisner, got deflected out of bounds. Will stay with the Mustangs here in the Scotty zone. And Laurel Highlands starting to sense a little control of this game.
Yeah, you can tell. They just kind of have a little momentum, and you can kind of feel that they can do whatever they want right now on offense.
Keandre working down low.
Nice
it
pass.
Off to Bolish. Couldn't finish, though, underneath. He got a little bit too deep, and Ty Keffer out of the pack with it here for the Scotties.
No, he tried to take it up on the other side. Should have just went up.
They're going to get Keandre there for the foul for knocking down Wyatt Richter. Be his second.
It's going to be his second. That's going to put Southmoreland in the 1-1 for the rest of this half.
Ronnie Collins was going to get set to trigger it in, but it's the 7th team foul, as Tony said, so this will be a 1-1. With 3:14 left before halftime, Laurel Highlands still a 26-11 lead over the Southmoreland Scotties.
Richter, we said 0 for 1 on the evening.
It's 38% for the season. Southmoreland as a team, 98 of 173, 57%. And Richter front end of the 1-1 here, good. And Southmoreland, Tony, without a field goal here in the second quarter, just 2 made free throws, 1 from Ronnie Collins, 1 from Wyatt Richter.
Yeah, just haven't been able to get anything going offensively.
Richter, it's both free throws here. It's 26-13. Here's Rodney Gallagher out of his own zone.
Kind of playing a matchup zone, Southmoreland, on defense here.
Gallagher off to his left, now trying to spin inside, and he gets fouled here on the drive. The team foul number 6 against Southmoreland, so the last one. And will not send Laurel Highlands to the foul line here in the first half. Going Kelvin Lynn, his first, team 6th.
Yeah, team 6, so the Mustangs will be going to the foul line on the next foul. Gallagher thought about the 3.
Yep, now trying to come inside, lost the basketball.
He thought he picked up the 1-1 right there on that play.
And you have up top Elijah Myers missing on the 3. Kavanaugh the rebound there for the Mustangs. Off to Gallagher again. 1-on-3, pulls up from the far elbow. Misses on the jumper. Kavanaugh offensive rebound, got stripped going up, deflected out of bounds. Once again stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Southmoreland zone. And some of the early energy that we had in this gym has kind of faded away a little bit.
It really has, yeah. As we said, a packed house. Good crowd here at Southmoreland.
Gallagher works it into Mason Bolish up top. Fronted there by Wyatt Richter. Floats it off to Keandre in front of the Scotties bench. Keandre from the far elbow again. A little fadeaway jumper, good. Keandre to Shields. Keandre with 8. Mustangs go back up 15 at 28-13 with 2:22 left before halftime. And up top, hitting the three, Ty Keffer. That's the 39th made three already this season, Tony, for Keffer. He has 5 points tonight, and the Scotties back to within 12 of the Mustangs at 28-16. Gallagher looking to answer back, missed there on a three. Krisner offensive rebound, resets Bolish, who reloads again. And another miss from the outside for Laurel Highlands, and Keffer the rebound.
That's a lot of threes, 39 threes.
Now Elijah Myers hitting a three. So a little 6-0 mini run for the Southmoreland Scotties. Timeout Laurel Highlands. 1:52 left before halftime. 28-19 Laurel Highlands. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
I'm worried about this winter weather. How are we going to get to the grocery store for the next few months? I'm not too comfortable driving in the snow anymore, and with your disability, you definitely can't drive.
You know, the last time I went to the doctor's office, they're talking about FACT.
FACT?
Yeah, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation. FACT will come to the house and pick us up. They have fixed routes to places like Pittsburgh and Uniontown, even Nemacolin and Woodlands. FACT also has a shared ride program that schedules you to go to places like the doctor's office or the grocery store.
Well, you know, the grandkids will be at our house when school's canceled.
FACT lets anyone ride the fixed route bus, and children under 12 accompanied by an adult ride for free, as do us seniors age 65 and up.
Wow, FACT might be the right answer for us this winter. Do you have their number?
Yes, it's 724-628-RIDE or factbus.com.
It's a fact. We're Fayette County Public Transit.
And a three from the corner drained by Blaze Krisner as we come back. So that's a little nice answer back for the Mustangs out of the timeout, Tony. And lead again by 12 at 31-19 with 1:25 left before halftime. Keffer trying to answer back himself. Missing there on a three. Ball comes loose underneath, and Rodney Gallagher will touch off to Keandre with Caden Kiefer down for Southmoreland. Mason Bolish comes back and floats it up and in. So Mason Bolish now with 5, and the Mustangs lead at 14 at 33-19 with 1:05 left before halftime.
Yeah, a nice little shot there by Bolish. They able to drive baseline. Just hit that floater.
Between defenders, long two, far wing off the mark there. Ty Keffer, and the Mustangs back on the other side. You get confusing, Tony, because you have Caden Kiefer and Ty Keffer both playing for Southmoreland as Keandre floats one between two defenders up and in and put Keandre to Shields in double figures with 10. And the Mustangs go back up 16 at 35-19 with 35 seconds left before halftime.
Yeah, Keandre joins Rod now in double figures with 10 each.
Valencer playing catch there with Wyatt Richter. Sent off on the far side again to Keffer. And now Kiefer, and then back out to Wyatt Richter, who misses on the three, and Gallagher the rebound there for the Mustangs. Gallagher racing back with the seam, takes it and makes it. Rodney Gallagher, he wanted a little and one there, didn't get it, but will still take the two to give him 12 for the game. And the Mustangs up 18, final 10 seconds of the second quarter. Far side Keffer. Resetting back up top, Wyatt Richter. Near side, Valencer between defenders. Shot would not have counted. Did they call a foul there?
They did call a foul. Let's see who this is going to be.
That would be the 8th team foul on the Mustangs.
They're going to call that on to Shields.
That'll be his 3rd.
Yeah. Wow. Inopportune time to pick up your 3rd foul right at the end of the half.
Did they call that in the act, Tony? I guess they did.
I guess they did.
Not going to matter anyways. Valencer makes the first of 2. Valencer came in 65% for the season from the foul line, 11 of 17. Now Valencer, 2nd of 2 on the way and good. So a little momentum for the Scotties going to the locker room, but they still trail by 16. It's Laurel Highlands 37, Southmoreland 21. We're back to recap the first half numbers for you in a moment. On our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Planning a sports fundraiser? B Graphics makes it easy.
B Graphics will set up an online store with hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and other gear with your team and school logo. Ordering, shipping, payment, B Graphics handles everything, and you get a check with the profits. Minimal effort, maximum success. Call or go online to set up your online store at bgraphics.com. B-E-E, graphics with an X.com. Best of the best, screen printing and embroidery 3 years running. bgraphics.com.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new set of dentures. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar at 600 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases, same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Call for your appointment, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page.
UGMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Happy New Year from Thurby's Riverside Ford. Thurby's is pleased to announce the 2022 model year clearance sale. New Ford incentives have just been announced, and Thurby's has some fantastic deals for you. All new 2022 Ford Escape, Edge, and Explorers come with 0% for 36 months. All new 2022 Ford F-150 XLT pickups come with 0% for 36 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash. Plus, Thurby's just received a fresh load of new 2022 Bronco Sports, and they come with 1.9% for 36 months. They have the inventory, and they have the deals. Riverside Ford Sales, your presidential award-winning dealer. 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. Offer expires January 31st, 2023. Ford credit financing required. See Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley at Thurby's Riverside Ford.
Sam Davis was a gift from heaven. He knows the law and the court system unlike anyone else I've ever met or seen. Sam helped me get through the federal court system with the best possible outcome.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We have been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Whether you have trouble swallowing, acid reflux, abdominal pain, bowel habit difficulties, or fatty liver disease, our team at U.S. Digestive Health is here for you. And importantly, if you have reached age 45, we urge you to follow the American Cancer Society guidelines and get a screening colonoscopy. To learn more, call us at 724-437-7677 or visit us at usdigestivehealth.com.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, Laurel Highlands a 37-21 lead over the Southmoreland Scotties. Tony, here's your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, they were led in that first half by Rod Gallagher, who had 12 points. Keandre DeShields had 10. 5 points by Mason Bolish, 3 by Blaze Krisner and Nate Schwartzfeger, and 2 by Patrick Cavanaugh and Michael Bittner. They scored 18 in the first, 19 in the second for their total of 37. 4 made threes in that first half, 1 by Gallagher, 1 by Bolish, 1 by Krisner, and 1 by Nate Schwartzfeger. And the Mustangs were 5 for 6 from the foul line in that first half. Gallagher 3 for 4 and Cavanaugh 2 for 2 in that first half. For the Southmoreland Scotties, they were led by Wyatt Richter, who had 8 points. 6 of those came in the first quarter. 5 points by Ty Keffer and Elijah Myers. 2 points by Noah Fellenser on the 2 made free throws right at the end of the half. And 1 by Ronnie Collins on a made free throw. They scored 10 in the first, 11 in the second for their total of 21. They had 2 made threes in that first half, 1 by Elijah Myers, 1 by Ty Keffer, and they were 5 for 7 from the foul line in that first half.
And our Peachins Pharmacy scoreboard, Uniontown up 53-27 over Elizabeth Forward. That game in the fourth quarter. If you'd like to watch that contest, we have a Facebook Live exclusive video stream on our WMBS Facebook page. Here at halftime, it's 37-21. Mustangs over the Southmoreland Scotties. Again, our live video stream tonight, courtesy of Maruca's Pizza Shop and Uniontown Detailing. Also on the South Union Township Sports Network, brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and agent David Hughes. United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law. Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown. Jason Scott, South Union Township Supervisor. U.S. Digestive Health and the Southwestern Endoscopy Center. And Zebly Mahal and White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Mustangs by 16. Second half comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Casey's Sports Cafe, owned and operated by the Vernon family and located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown, is announcing they will have new evening hours. New hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come in to Casey's Sports Cafe and check out their new menu items and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey's Sports Cafe.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school in the Fayette County area for more than 3 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands school basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164. Or stop into their office at Amidar Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Back
Are
here
your
at Southmoreland.
dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new set of dentures. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar at 600 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases, same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Call for your appointment, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page.
Third quarter underway. Laurel Highlands with the basketball, working left to right as we describe it. Keandre off to Rodney Gallagher. Might have taken a shot to the face there from Ronnie Collins. And we'll get an injury timeout here with Collins making a little high contact there on Rodney.
Yeah. Referee called timeout, realized that Rod was in a little discomfort right there. And Collins just inadvertently poked him, so Rod seems to be okay.
Tony, I understand you might need a police escort out of here. You hit the 50-50 tonight.
Not me. Me and Snags. Sharing the ticks. Yeah, but we don't know what it is yet.
Here's Keandre, a little fade away from the far elbow. Off the mark there. Rebound going to Elijah Myers. Bounce forward, a little slip on the floor from Ronnie Collins. Mustangs going the other way. Ronnie driving back. Scoop shot no good. Keandre came crashing in. Couldn't find the basketball. Keffer had it for a minute, lost it, and then the Mustangs got it for a second. Threw it right back to Elijah Myers. It's like hot potato out there right now.
Yeah, pretty sloppy right now to start this second half.
Here's Keffer again. Haven't had a point scored on either side here in the third quarter. Mustangs still lead by 16 at 37-21.
Mustangs decide to drop into a zone defense here. Really changed it up. They played man-to-man that whole first half.
Keffer on the near side, double team, bounces it into Calvin Lynn. Lynn repositions, out to Keffer, three from the near corner, spinning out. Kavanaugh the rebound there for the Mustangs, off the Bolish and across. Mason Bolish pressured from behind there by Keffer, who knocks it out of bounds, and the basketball will go back over to the Mustangs.
Yeah, and really I thought that Bolish had some numbers there. Kind of had Gallagher and DeShields trailing, but decided to take it himself. Got it knocked out of bounds.
Here's Krisner, a little ball fake, kicked in the corner, Mason Bolish. High arcing three, good for Mason Bolish. So Bolish with 8, and the Mustangs going back up 19 at 40-21 with 6:12 left here in the third. Scotty's Keffer with it on the near wing, back between the circle to Ronnie Collins. High feed down low, brought back there by Richter. Deflected out to Keffer, who missed off the side of the rim on that three ball. Back to Kiefer, leaning in. Look at the charge call there on Ty Keffer.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
I mean, these people have no sense that we're broadcasting a game here and just like to stand up right in front of us, but oh well. We're sit up in the stands tonight.
Amongst the fans.
Yes. There's Rodney with it. Mustangs up 19 with the basketball. Gallagher back across, fronted there by Ronnie Collins. Rodney taking the three from the near wing, off the side of the rim, no good. High rebound brought down there by Elijah Myers. Touched off to Wyatt Richter and across over to Keffer here near wing of the Mustang zone. Up top again to Myers, trying to spin off a Bolish. Back to Keffer again. He'll spot up for the three, and it's going to rattle in. So Keffer getting the roll at home. His second made three tonight. 40th made three of the season. Scotty's back to within 16 of the Mustangs at 40-24 with 5:17 left here in the third. Keandre back on the other side. Taking the jumper and making the jumper from the near elbow. Keandre with 12. Mustangs go back up now by 18 at 42-24.
Yeah, and a nice little jumper there, just able to elude Keffer.
Here's Myers back on the other side. His three ball halfway down, and Kavanaugh, who's played well for Laurel Highlands tonight, with the rebound. And Krisner sending it down to Rodney again on the receiving end. Rodney laying it up and in. 14 for Rodney, lead at 20 for the Mustangs at 44-24.
Rod doing a little skywalking here tonight, a couple alley-oop passes. Nice pass there by Krisner to find him wide open underneath.
It's Kelvin Lynn from the foul line, coming inside, pulling it out to Keffer, trying to heat up from the outside. Missed on that three ball. Keandre, the rebound here on the near side, off and across to Rodney. Trying to head out to Keandre, got deflected back to Rod, sending it off to Bolish, who's high arcing three, rattles out from the far side. Kelvin Lynn, the rebound there for Southmoreland, off and across to Wyatt Richter. Richter racing back, putting it high off the glass. Could not get the roll that time, deflecting to Ronnie Collins out in front, missed the putback. Third attempt on the possession, again no good from Collins, and Gallagher the rebound there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Southmoreland has really had a lot of close shots that they have not been able to get to go. And Rod's going to pick up the foul there. It looks like it's going to be on number 12 on Richter. That's going to be Richter That's going to be his first. Team's second in this second half.
Gallagher will send it in here for the Mustangs. 4:03 left here in the third. 44-24 Mustangs.
I think they're going to go. They're going to call a hold on Kelvin Lynn. Kavanaugh trying to break towards a basket there and get that entry pass from Gallagher, and Kelvin Lynn's going to get called for the hold. So that's his second. So now the Mustangs get it into Keandre.
Keandre here on the near wing trying to work on Keffer. Spins inside, and Lynn got a piece of that one going up. Lynn trying to send it forward to Keffer. Wasn't expecting the pass. It comes free. Lynn going for the save. Rolled out of bounds, but off of Laurel Highlands announced. So Southmoreland will keep possession here in the Mustang zone. Now they might make a correction. We'll see. That was screened out there by the Southmoreland student sections. No, it will be Southmoreland basketball.
Yeah, they did call it Southmoreland. I actually thought it went off a Southmoreland player.
I did too.
Yep. But it's going to stay in possession of the Scotties.
Here on the near side, Keffer, guarded by Rodney. Touch from Collins. Playing in and out with Richter. Back to Collins again. 3-ball rattles in for Ronnie Collins. His first field goal of the game. Had a free throw back in the second quarter, so he has 4, and it's 44-27 Mustangs. Krisner trying to answer back from the near corner. His 3-ball no good. Hits the supports, and the ball go back over to Southmoreland. With 3:20 left here in the third, Mustangs up 44-27.
Yeah, and a couple made threes so far here on the night in this third quarter for the Scotties. One by Collins and one by Keffer.
Here's Collins again. Sending it off to Wyatt Richter, and now Collins. Near side feed Keffer. Sends it back in the corner, Elijah Myers for 3, rings in another one. That's the third made 3 for Southmoreland here in this third quarter. They're still hanging around. They're down 14 with 2:52 left here in the third.
Yeah, right now this team's just getting hot. They solved this zone defense by the Mustangs.
Gallagher was in a little trouble. Gone to Abbott, has the basketball back again. Fires from up top, missed there on the 3. Nice little poke out there from Krisner over to Kavanaugh. Goes cross-court far side, Bolish. Thought about the 3, goes back into Kavanaugh. A little juggle
nice
regain
pass.
off to Bolish, who cuts and scores. Mason Bolish now in double figures with 10. And the Mustangs lead by 16 at 46-30. Calvin Lynn between defenders, laying it up and in. First 2 tonight for Calvin Lynn, the 5'11 senior guard. Scotties back to within 14 again at 46-32 with 2:14 left here in the third. Keandre again up top, watched by Lynn, off to Bolish, little ball fake. Back to Keandre again, 3-ball up top. No good from Keandre to Shields. Rebound there, Elijah Myers for Southmoreland.
Good steal.
Tried to send it off there to Richter, got knocked down. Mustangs find it again. Gallagher coming back in, a lot of contact, and a charge call there on Rodney Gallagher. Another bang-bang play. Could have went either way, but the charge call there on Laurel Highlands.
That's only Gallagher's first foul of the night. Picks it up on the charge. Team first in this second half.
Tony Ed Kinderwater says hello.
And Eddie Kindevater, nice, listening in Arlington, Virginia.
Keffer for 3, off the mark there for Southmoreland. And a rebound pulled down again by Patrick Kavanaugh for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands by 14 with the basketball. It's deflected out of bounds. Referee's talking about it. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Scotty zone.
Keandre just shaking his head. He thought he got fouled, but no call.
Mustangs have been a little frustrated at times tonight as Keandre slices between defenders and gets fouled there on the drive. Led to the free throw line to shoot 2. 1:32 left here in the third. 46-32 Mustangs take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Bruce Beard, located at 197A Connellsville Street and available by phone at 724-417-4958, is here to meet your accounting, tax service, and real estate management needs. Just call Bruce Beard at 724-417-4958. 724-417-4958. Good luck and best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders from Bruce Beard.
And Tony, while we were away, we had a technical foul called on Wyatt Richter as Keandre misses the first free throw.
Richter said something after getting called for that foul, so he's going to pick up the technical.
Now Keandre's second free throw good. 130. So Laurel Highlands will have possession of the basketball here as well. And he should have 2 technical free throws because he was shooting 2.
Now they're going to give that to Rod to shoot, yeah.
Yep. It's 47-32 Laurel Highlands. Now 1:32 left here in the third. Now Rodney shooting the technical free throws. First of 2 up on the way and good. 15 tonight for Rodney.
And that was a big call right there. I mean, Richter kind of holding his hands on his head right now, not real happy with himself, but said the magic word and got his technical called, and that's his 3rd foul as well. So he's going to join Keandre with 3. So now both Richter and Keandre with 3 fouls. Nobody else really in foul trouble for either team.
So the Mustangs at 3 of 4. You had Keandre going 1 of 2, Rodney going 2 for 2, and lead up to 17 at 49-32. Rodney off to Kavanaugh. Cross-court far side. Bolish thought about the 3. Sends it back to Rod again up top. Rodney jumper from the foul line on the way, but no good. Deflected underneath and out of bounds and over to Southmoreland.
Yeah, good effort there by Kavanaugh to try to grab that rebound. He was going up against 3 Scotties right there, but just couldn't control it and knocked it out of bounds.
Collins across over to lane. Back out far side. Elijah Myers short on the 3. Underneath, offensive rebound was initially brought down there by Keffer, then lost it on the scrum, but Lynn a nice little save there on the backside for Southmoreland. Lynn fighting off the double team, edge of the zone, Myers. Set near side, Keffer spots up for the 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Again, the rebound deflected around and kept alive. Wyatt Richter trying to come back inside. Contact there with Layton, and looks like Shane Layton will pick up the foul there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, he's going to pick up his 2nd foul. They're going to call it in the act. And they are. They're going to give him 2 shots. So it's going to send Richter to the line. Richter, so far tonight with 8 points, hasn't scored yet in this second half.
2 for 3 from the foul line tonight. Came into the game 9 of 24 for the season. You've had Southmoreland score 11 points here in the 3rd quarter. 9 of the 11 scored from outside the 3-point arc.
Yeah, 4 made threes.
Now the first of 2 free throws here up on the way and good from Wyatt Richter. So Richter now 3 of 4 from the foul line, has 9 points.
Doesn't look like a 38% free throw shooter.
No, pretty good form there from Richter.
Yeah.
5'11" junior guard.
Going to get a chance to close this to 15.
2nd of 2 up on the way and no good there from Richter. They got an offensive rebound. He'll keep it alive, and Wyatt has it again. He'll send it out to Calvin Lind. Reset to Keffer up top. Another one down to Richter trying to reposition. Handoff out in front. Myers missed a bunny there, but in traffic. And Kavanaugh the rebound for Laurel Highlands. Off and across to Gallagher. Down low, Bittner comes free and lays it up and in. Michael Bittner, his 2nd field goal off the bench. He has 4. Mustangs go up 18 at 51-33. Back on the other side, Richter in traffic. Pass deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with Southmoreland here in the Laurel Highlands zone, and slow and getting up there is Wyatt Richter. Scotties, though, giving it their all tonight, Tony. They're hustling against this tough Laurel Highlands team.
Yeah, for sure.
Frank Messino, though, a great coach for Southmoreland. Mentioned he's been here now 13 years. Always gets a lot out of his players. Keffer for 3, no good. And they'll get Ronnie Collins on the foul there off the rebound.
Now Collins is going to join Wyatt Richter with 3 fouls. And that's going to be the team's 6th foul, so the next one will send the Mustangs into the 1-and-1.
And at 12 seconds left here in the quarter. Mustangs by 18, and they'll roll it up the courts. Then Gallagher will pick it up in front of Collins. Rodney racing right down the lane and scoops it up and in. Rodney Gallagher, 6 here in the 3rd, 18 for the game. One last opportunity for Keffer and the Scotties. It's a high arcing 3 from Calvin Lind, no good. Late in the rebound, and that'll do it through 3 quarters of basketball. Laurel Highlands 53, Southmoreland 33, and we're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Going on now at CR for Chevrolet.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $249 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with $2,999 cash or trade equity down to Family Loyalty or Conquest. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 31st, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, start of the fourth quarter. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs in control now, up 53-33 over Southmoreland. Uniontown was up pretty big tonight over Elizabeth Forward as well, really setting up a big showdown game. Tony, on Tuesday, we're on the air with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:45. Uniontown at Laurel Highlands Tuesday night.
You can only imagine the crowd in that place. It'll be absolutely mayhem.
Should be a lot of fun as those two get together once again, with first place in the section on the line after a Southmoreland turnover. Gallagher coming back, resetting up to Schwartzfeger, high arcing three, no good, but a foul called. We get an elbow here on Southmoreland. I think it's going to go on Ronnie Collins.
I do too, just by his reaction there. And if that's the case, that's going to be his fourth.
Wow.
So now Kelvin Lynn's going to check out.
Yeah, Caden Kiefer in.
Right. So now it's going to be a 1-and-1. It's going to send Keandre DeShields to the line. DeShields tonight, 1 for 2 from the line. He's got 13.
Kind of quiet for him tonight.
Make it 14.
Gallagher with 18, Bolish with 10. 3 Mustangs in double figures. Wyatt Richter leading scorer for Southmoreland with 9. Mustangs have held Ty Keffer to only 8 so far. Keandre second of 2, good. So 15 for Keandre DeShields, lead at 22 at 55-33. Here's Kiefer. That's Caden Kiefer just checked in. Off to Wyatt Richter. Touch from Collins up top, still out there with the 4 personals. In the corner, Richter back to Collins again up top. Fronted there by Mikey Bittner. 7:22 left in regulation. 55-33 Mustangs. Ball was kicked. Will stay with Southmoreland here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
And that's the thing. You gotta keep Collins in. I mean, he does a nice job running the point for the Scotties. If you want to get back into this game, you're going to need him.
Good ball movement, but unable to finish underneath. Caden Kiefer missing there from point-blank range. There's Keandre, no look feed off to Schwartzfeger, sent out, and missing on the 3 ball there, Kavanaugh. Big guy trying to show some range, and breaking back and scooping that one up and in was Wyatt Richter. So Richter, the first Scotty to enter double figures with 11. And we have another UPMC Centers for Rehab Services injury timeout with Wyatt Richter down. We'll take a 60-second timeout. 55-35 Mustangs back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruca's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruca's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruca's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarucaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joe B's Golf. That's where. Joe B's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joe B's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joe B's Golf offers walkout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Back after the injury timeout for Southmoreland, Mikey Bittner hitting a 3 for the Mustangs, and then answering back Elijah Myers for Southmoreland. So Myers is at 3 threes in this game. He has 11 points, and it's 58-38. Laurel Highlands by 26-13 left in regulation. Nate Schwartzfeger coming out of the corner, working the baseline, trying to pull it back out, but he goes right to Ty Keffer of Southmoreland. Keffer kicked in the corner, high arcing 3 off the mark there from Elijah Myers, and Keandre on the far block pulls down the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Off to Mikey Bittner and across. Playing catch there with Rodney. Bittner setting the screen. Rodney jumper from the foul line. No good. Long rebound kept alive by Patrick Kavanaugh. Off to Schwartzfeger again near side, and Schwartzfeger fouled there on the jumper by Ronnie Collins. That'll be it for Ronnie.
Collins just got caught on the reach. Didn't hit Schwartzfeger very much, but he's going to foul out with 5:43 to go here in this contest.
You get Ty Campbell, the junior guard, checking in for Ronnie Collins.
So Collins going to finish with 4 points in this contest. It's going to send Schwartzfeger to the line. Schwartzfeger, has he attempted a free throw this year? No, he hasn't.
Nope, this will be his first. It's on the way and no good.
Well, they called it a shooting foul, so he's going to get 2.
Always miss the days of our colleague Arnie Amber, Tony, calling the walk the plank on the foul out. And Schwartzfeger misses both free throws. I'm waiting for you to throw that in.
I thought about it.
Just to keep things
I thought about
lively.
it just to go back into the archives there for you.
Down low, a little fumble there from Caden Kiefer. Mustangs breaking back. Rodney put it off the glass. DeAndre couldn't send it down. You'll get a technical there for hanging on the rim. Boy, that would have been sweet.
That would have brought the house down.
They drew it up well.
Yeah, but it's going to be his 4th foul.
I wonder how many of those dunks they're trying to work on for Tuesday, but how many can you afford to attempt?
I'll tell you what.
It's going to be a tight game.
I wouldn't worry about the dunks in as much as you're going to face an extremely talented Uniontown team who's going to be pressing the whole time.
Keffer shooting on the other side. First of 2, good. Keffer, 79% for the season from the foul line, 42 of 53. By far, Southmoreland's best free throw shooter.
Plus, he's only a junior.
Check that, second of 2 on the way in, good for Keffer. Puts him in double figures with 10, so it's 58-40. Scotties have kind of done just enough here, Tony, to make the Mustangs work the whole night.
Well, and they're still not out of this contest either.
Lead at 18.
Still got 18.
5:25 to play.
Still got time.
Ty Campbell back up top. Keffer, hard pass down to Calvin Lynn. Is able to put it off the glass and in. Second field goal of the game for Lynn. He has 4 points. Lead down to 16 now at 58-42. Bittner back on the other side of the line. Drive floater good from Mikey Bittner. And Bittner now with 9 tonight.
Yeah, Bittner playing a nice game. A quiet 9 off the bench.
60-42 Laurel Highlands.
He's played good defense for the Mustangs as well.
Ty Campbell into Kiefer. Out to Elijah Myers for 3, and that's good. So Elijah Myers is at 4 threes in this game. He has 14 points. Scotty's back to within 15 with 4:42 to play. Don't go away yet.
No.
Here's Gallagher again up top, and Gallagher a little fumble, lost the basketball. Stolen initially there by Campbell, but then a travel call there by Elijah Myers in front of Mikey Bittner.
Well, Bittner just played it perfectly. He knew the pass was going that way. Stood right in front of him. He was either going to draw a charge or the walk, and he was able to draw the walk. So good play by Bittner. Now you're going to have Schwartzfeger check out. Blaine Krisner get a check back in. Blaze Krisner, I'm sorry.
You'll have Bittner work it in here for Laurel Highlands. In the backcourt to Rodney. Rodney Gallagher right down the lane. Another hard foul, and Rodney will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So 4:29 left in regulation, 60-45 Mustangs. We're back in 30 here on the C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Night.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Rodney Gallagher hitting 1 of 2 free throws for Laurel Highlands. Gives him 19 points for the game. 61-45 Laurel Highlands, 4:22 to play. Keffer up top. Off to Ty Campbell. In the corner to Calvin Lynn. Lynn trying to reposition. Sends it off on the near wing to Elijah Myers. Back up top again to Keffer. Hard pass. Brought down by Wyatt Richter. Pinned up there by Kavanaugh. Straddles the baseline and then throws it away on the high feed. Intended for Ty Campbell in front of the Southmoreland bench. And now head coach Frank Messino wants a timeout, so take one as well. 4:01 left in regulation. 61-45 Mustangs are back at 60 here on the C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and
Going on now at Seahawks Chevrolet.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $249 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet. Find lease. It's through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with 2,999 cash or trade equity down. With Skim Lease loyalty or conquest. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 31st, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, 61-45. Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. 4:01 left in regulation. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hinola. Jerry Dupay behind the camera. Our Facebook Live video feed. And Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Our live video stream tonight, courtesy of Mom Maruca's Pizza Shop in Uniontown Detail. So Laurel Highlands with it. Up 16 as we go under 4 minutes left here in regulation. Keandre off to Blaze Krisner. Krisner up top. Krisner driving, unable to finish. Bittner the offensive rebound, missed on the putback. Ball loose near side and in the corner, kept alive by Ty Campbell for Southmoreland. Touched by Lynn. Off and across to Keffer. Keffer sending it off to Elijah Myers for a three. Halfway down, couldn't finish. And the rebound tipped out to Keandre for the Mustangs with numbers. Keandre driving, good move, and the finish. Keandre to Shields to give him 17 for the game. Increase the lead, Tony, to 18 at 63-45.
Yeah, making it really tough right now for the Scotties. Only 3:10 to go here. Nice pass.
As Lynn sending it off to Wyatt Richter, comes free down low for the finish. 13 for Richter. 63-47 Mustangs with 3 minutes to play. Here's Gallagher coming back. Gallagher right down the lane, floating it up and in. Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher now with 21. 65-47 Mustangs, 2:50 to play.
Yeah, and you can't give Rod all that space down the lane. We've seen that a million times.
Campbell sent it off there to Richter, got deflected out. We'll stay with Southmoreland here in the Laurel Highlands zone. Couple of changes here as you'll have Caden Kiefer come back in. Noah Falenser also back in on the Southmoreland side. And it is ruled here, Laurel Highlands basketball. So the Mustangs get it back up 18, 2:40 to play.
Yeah, I think Richter just lost the handle on that and just flipped it out of bounds with his left hand. Untouched by the Mustangs.
Here's Keandre from the far wing and in, driving and scoring. Keandre to Shields. At 6-0 in the fourth, 19 for the game. Lead back up to 20 at 67-47. 2:24 to play. Floater far side, good again. Elijah Myers. Myers, 8 here in the fourth, 16 for the game. Scotties won't go away. They're back to within 18.
Tell you what, Myers having a nice game.
Yes.
Got a nice shooting touch.
Gallagher double team, trying to get out of it. Comes inside and got fouled.
Let's see who they're going to call. They're going to call that on 12. That's going to be Richter.
That'll be 2 shots for Rodney
That's
here
his
at the
fourth.
line. Mustangs up 67-49, 2:06 to play. We'll take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill and Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Rodney Gallagher hitting both free throws for the Mustangs. Gives him 23 for the game. Lead back up to 20 at 69-49 as we go under 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Falenser sending it around the arc and off on the far side. 10-foot jumper good. Wyatt Richter. Richter 6 here in the fourth, 15 for the game. 69-51. Laurel Highlands with 1:45 to play.
Yeah, Richter trying to keep the Scotties in this game with 6 in this quarter.
Gallagher underneath, kicked in the corner. Ethan Koffler for a 3, missed there off the front of the rim, no good. And Keandre just ripping it away from Caden Kiefer, coming back inside and getting the basket in. 1. Keandre to Shields has 8 here in the fourth, 21 for the game. And the Mustangs in control now with 1:29 to play, up 71-51.
They called that on Caden Kiefer. Kiefer, I'm sorry, yep.
It's
I
tough
know.
there.
It is tough.
I think he actually had 2 Kiefer brothers last year on the team, anti Keffer points.
Right.
He had 3 of them. I think at one point, 3 of them were all on the court at the same time.
Right.
And Keandre makes the free throw, gives him 22 for the game. Lead at 21 now, it's 72-51.
And you're going to have the regulars check out. Only Gallagher, Gallagher and Bullish, I'm sorry, the lone starter still on the floor for the Mustangs.
Both teams starting to empty out their bench a little bit. Keffer still out there for Southmoreland. Sends it off on the far side. Skylar Pierce getting his first 2 off the bench. 6'1" junior forward, 72-53. Laurel Highlands, 1:12 to play. Rodney in the backcourt. Met there by Keffer. Rodney looking for operating room. 1:02 to play, holding here high on the right.
Just trying to run some time and get out of Southmoreland.
Ethan Koffler now with it. Near side to Jaden Ringer seeing his first action. Over to Mason Bullish. And timeout taken here by the Mustang bench. 47 seconds left, 72-53 Mustangs. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. I have experience in workplace accident cases for nearly 15 years. If you've been hurt at work and are trying to navigate a workers' compensation claim, are you being treated unfairly by your employer? When you're hurt at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back to work, but you may not be physically ready to do that. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call us at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Final minute here at Southmoreland. Laurel Highlands with the basketball in a 72-53 lead. Bullish out to Jaden Ringer. Ringer a little ball fake up top. Layton sent far side. Bullish down to Ringer. Comes free down low for his first two of the game. Jaden Ringer.
Nice entry pass there by Bullish to find Ringer wide open underneath there.
13 seconds left. 74-53 Laurel Highlands. Scotty's trying to get one last crack at it. Up top, Cody Bateman. Pulling it back there to Noah Falenser, down to 2, down to 1, and they're not going to get a shot away as time expires. It's your final score here tonight. Laurel Highlands 74, Southmoreland 53. Back to tell you all about it on our post-game show, brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 59th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva and Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva and Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it is the goal of Ted Silva and Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 59 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to sponsor local high school sports.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta would like to wish the best of luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all of our local teams this year. He would also like to recognize all of the talented student athletes who showcase their efforts either on the field or on the sidelines as members of the cheerleading squad or band during game time and halftime performances. Again, this message brought to you by Fayette County Recorder of Deeds, John Marietta, wishing everyone the best of luck this year. This message has been paid for by HBJ Radio. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County.